Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction bringing you another reaction video. We've been on a hot streak as of late and hoping to continue on with that. But tonight we're going to be checking out the Major Homies with Sales Ahead. They have their new song out called Swear Words. It's off their new album, Infinite Void, that is going to be coming out, I believe, in like late April. So definitely keep your eyes peeled. I'll leave links in the description and go check out all of their stuff. But without further ado, let's get into it. I'm really pumped, so let's give it a listen. Oh, okay, okay. Ooh, nice falsetto. Harmonies. Let's go. This chorus is sick. Oh, nice reference. That was sick. That like little breakdown section is so tight. This is great. More? No? Okay. Shout out to Chris Kunchak. Love him. The boy. Anyway, that was With Sales Ahead, their new song, Swear Words. If you have not checked out With Sales Ahead, they have been on the channel multiple times. I have talked about them so much. I would dare to argue that they are probably one of the closest bands that I've had on the channel. That they always mean a lot to me. They're again one of the first bands that I ever interviewed, almost coming up on 8 years ago, which is pretty wild. But I always gotta show love. This is like one band amongst a couple other bands that I will go out of my way to do work for, because I know how I've seen it. I've seen the growth. I've seen so much of the changes, and I know I mentioned that in Darting Eyes as well. But truly, like it's such a pleasure and a privilege to see how much this band has grown over the years. And to me, I'm very excited for Infinite Void. It culminates to, I feel like, a lot of the things that they've been working towards over the past couple years. And to kind of have it see maybe more of a full circle moment is really cool. But getting into the song because I'm sure that's what you care about, other than me being a little sentimental. But I really like this song. I think it pairs super well with Darting Eyes, and I don't know if necessarily that was maybe the focus because I don't feel like the songs collectively are in the same like part of the album. I mean, they are in the same album, but just like in terms of the track listing, I don't know exactly where they sit if they're next to each other. Looking right now as I'm currently talking. So Rin, track number 4, is the one that splits between them. So there is kind of a different like mentality, or at least like thought process and like songwriting, that I'm curious to see, and I will ask them, how much has changed in their writing style, how much has changed in kind of their overall like just chemistry over the years. And it seems like to me their chemistry has gotten so much better. I think their writing has gotten a lot more collective as well. There's something really special about this song uh, that is, I think, is really again complementary to Darting Eyes. Darting Eyes is like really fast, really aggressive. I think it is a great first single because I think it gives you an idea of the type of energy that I feel like this album will bring. But I also think that in contrast to this song, this one is more melodic. There is, obviously that section of like a breakdown. There is some screaming, of course, but I think this one is like a little bit more reserved in that way, and I think this one focuses more on kind of the lead guitar work in terms of like either Santino or Joe. I feel like those two obviously just have a really great like guitar working chemistry together, and you can tell in this song specifically there was just something really kind of beautiful in the way that they kind of play off of each other in that way. So I love that, and I've always really loved that. But I think in this song it feels like a lot more honed in, which is awesome. I also contrastly think that both Ryan and Jamie sounded the most tight in this song. There was something really special about how almost at certain times like Jamie feels like a little bit of the driving force in terms of like the main like beat and the main kind of riff, and then obviously Ryan holding it down on the drums as well too. But there was something really inherently special about that kind of like low end and just the way that it was crafted in the song that I really enjoyed. And I think that within Darting Eyes, like those sections are really cool, but I think this one gave you a little bit more of a perspective on the types of writing that we probably will be seeing on the album. So overall, I really liked it a ton. But I also really enjoyed that Sierra was kind of able to go off a little bit more vocally. This one has kind of like the full gambit of what she does. She has some moments where she screams, obviously, where she's doing some of the main vocals. But I also really enjoyed, which I love the way that it was kind of pulled out in the song that much more so, was a lot of the cool, like, melodic harmonies, a lot of the way that she kind of vocally riffed. I thought that was really, really fun and really interesting. And I would hope to see a little bit more of that in this album because there was definitely moments where I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if there was like this cool like vocal riff section, or like there would be something that would maybe catch my ear that may not have caught my ear, the first go around in the first section of the song. I think this song does a great job of finding those moments to fill in those gaps. So I love the way that they kind of structured out the vocals, where if it needs it, it's going to be there, and then if it's not, then like you still get the main direct vocal line. So really, really cool. I think that that's really awesome and something that I was really looking forward to, and I think they really capitalized on that moment a ton. But I'm very excited for this album. I think again, with both Darting Eyes and Swear Words being out now, it's very interesting to see where they're going to be going. I think it often gives me a question of whether or not they're going to go a little bit heavier. If Darting Eyes is kind of like that base level heaviness that kind of is in the album, or they might have a little bit of heavier songs. And then with Swear Words, it's like, okay, this one's very melodic, very like airy, kind of beautiful in that way. Are they going to have more like sentimental, more like soft, more emotional style songs in this album? And how are they going to be thought out in this record? Because I think if this is maybe the first reaction video you've seen of mine, I often try to kind of speculate in terms of like where I feel like the album is going to be going based off of the singles that they have chosen, because I feel like a lot of bands want to kind of give you a broad spectrum on what you can expect on the album. And I think with both of these songs, they've done a really great job of not having songs that are, I guess, like too close in the same like sort of lane, but still kind of find themselves in the same universe. So I think for me, it's really cool to have like a song like Darting Eyes that is heavier, more aggressive, a little bit more punchy, a little bit more post-hardcore, like progressive, like swung chord type stuff, and then this one being a little bit more post-hardcore, but maybe more closer to like a Seosin or like a lower definition or like something like that, where it's a little bit less, aggressive and more like melodic in that way. So I'm very stoked. I think it's, again, very interesting, the singles that they have chosen. If there's going to be one more, I would guess, just based off the timeline, I would imagine there'd probably be at least one more song before the release time frame. So I guess you guys can expect a new song, just from my understanding and the way that music music like marketing works. I feel like they're gonna probably release another single before April or possibly May comes around. So definitely check them out. Let me know what you think about swear words down in the comment section below. Would love to know, pick your brain. Let me know what you think about the song. If you have not heard of With Sales Ahead, this is the perfect place to start off with. And again, as I mentioned, if you're a vinyl head, check the links in the description. I'll leave a link to go pick up the CD, or if you want to go pick up the vinyl, I'm going to go cop a vinyl. So please go show them some love if you have not. Be greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It does go a long way. Your boy is back, of course. So I'm super stoked to be bringing you content again and feeling great. So thank you for watching. I love all of you, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Peace.